In unrelated news, T-Mobile and Sprint might be merging. That's going to be exciting stuff too. But we're not. What are we, Adam? We're not technology.
We're not a self. Yeah.
We're not Teletalk. We're Movie Toast.
There you go. And what about them Raiders, Adam?
Of the Lost Ark? Yeah, you can talk about them all day long if you like. I'm not the fucking movie
I see
police.
what you did there. That was beautiful.
What if I talk about Tommy's 49ers? Can I do that?
The Search for Curly's Gold, City Slickers? I hope they do get a sequel.
Wow, that's
He won't.
for
He
two.
just. Wow, that was.
Try
pretty
it
good.
one more time. What
Want
about
me
the
to try?
Patriots?
Yeah, the Patriots.
The movie The Patriots starring Mel Gibson. That was
Mel
a good
Gibson.
movie. I wish it starred Mark Wahlberg.
What if I talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Buccaneers. SpongeBob, Sponge on the Run. That also has a lot of Captain Crunch talk.
I wanted Adam, for the audience, I wanted Adam to say, this isn't sports soup. And he didn't do it. So I had
let
to
him down,
that's
Adam.
how you deflect. All right. You just give people what they're not expecting.
Welcome to the Movie Toast podcast. Today is news. Is that right, Adam?
That is correct. Is your name Corey?
Oh, I am Corey.
Okay.
That is correct. And we are also here with a third person whose name is Tommy,
Yes, my name is Tommy.
the Wizzbanger 5000.
Adam's recording in a new room. He's not in his car.
And you can hear dogs barking, heats running, people walking, TVs in other rooms. It's going to be a disaster, kids.
He's running.
I think going much like using vintage lenses to shoot film, you are going for a certain feel. So the first story is what, Tommy? Fucking Adam's on his cell phone. What?
Dang.
Wow.
My brother's yelling at me saying I'm screaming. See, this is why I don't fucking do this.
Okay, so the first news of the day. Indiana Jones is going to be cracking his bullwhip very soon. So we have an Indiana Jones 5 that's set to shoot in 2 months. I'm holding up 2 fingers, but no one can see it but you guys. According to Harrison Ford, it's going to be in 2 months. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm a big fan of the Indiana Jones franchise, and I'm one of the few, very few, that enjoyed Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I enjoyed it.
Ooh, you guys have bad teeth.
Dude, Harrison Ford's going to be 78 years old, and he's still going to be running around as Indiana Jones.
We don't know if he's running around.
It says in his quote, trying not to look silly, running around in tight pants and high boots. I don't know.
I mean, wasn't he too old? Wasn't it like the whole thing when we had Shia LaBeouf in 2008? And it's 2020 now.
Yeah.
So
Do we need this movie, guys? I don't think we do.
I love Spielberg. I love Harrison Ford. I love Indiana Jones. I'm going to watch it. Do we need it? I don't know. I thought The Last Crusade, when him and Sean Connery went riding off into the sunset, I thought that was a great ending.
Yeah.
But nothing dies now. So
No, true. Do you think George Lucas is going to help with the script?
Oh, yeah. He'll give input on it.
It's
Put some
his
mini
thing.
Chlorians
And
in
Spielberg and
there.
him are friends.
Yeah.
But it's now Disney owns it, and they don't like him, right? So
Right.
I think he'll be in a advisory role. But I don't think they're going to let him do what he did with the script for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, wait, he did Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
He forced the alien idea in there.
Got it.
So that was like his bad.
Okay, so next news article is Universal is back on the hunt. Adam, I think you need to explain what you meant by that.
Many, many moons ago, maybe episode 7 through 11, somewhere, we talked about a movie called The Hunt and how it was canceled and pulled from release. Well, it's coming back. They're releasing it finally.
Being billed as, quote, the most talked about movie of the year is one that no one's actually seen.
Oh, this is the one that is political because it's like people killing Trump followers or something. There were shootings in real life and they were like, this is too real. So we're going to make the movie go away for a little bit.
And it follows wealthy liberals led by Hillary Swank, of all people.
I mean, I'm going to go watch it. No, am I going to go watch it? I don't think I will. I don't know.
I didn't know anything about it until the scandal happened, which isn't really a scandal.
So you're going to make your money back.
Last time I saw a movie with Hillary Swank, $1 Million Baby.
I thought you were going to say the Karate Kid 3.
Oh, that was a great movie. No, the last one I saw with her was $1 Million Baby with Clint Eastwood.
Tommy, what's the next story? Before?
So this is going to need some explanation and expose as well, because James Bobbin might get a clue.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know, many, many years ago, there was a movie called Clue. Well, Ryan Reynolds wants to make a new Clue movie, and it was talked about for a while that his old buddy Jason Bateman might direct it, but Bateman had to drop out due to time restraints. So James Bobbin, the director of a lot of the episodes of Flight of the Conchords, he did the Muppet movie, the reboot with Jason Segel, and Dora in the City of Gold. He's in talks to direct the new Clue movie starring Ryan Reynolds.
I think it's ironic that they want to come out with a Clue movie, and we were talking about in 2019 about Knives Out. I thought Knives Out was like a modern day Clue, but I never saw it, so I have no idea if it really was or not. But
You said what I was going to say.
did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
I was going to say, I thought Knives Out was a modern day comedic Clue.
Yeah,
And then,
that's crazy.
Yeah, right? Great minds think
Whoa.
alike.
Yeah.
Whoa. I like Jason Bateman, though.
Yeah, I'm a
So
big fan.
that's
of his.
disappointing.
Well, he's going to act in it. He's just not going to direct it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was going to direct and act. Now he's just going to act.
Yes, because directing
But he
takes like
can
2
direct.
years out of your life. Yeah, but he has a time commitment, so he can't dedicate that
Hey,
time
Jason
to it.
Bateman and Ryan Reynolds in the same movie.
What is this, The Change Up?
Nah, that was a good movie. I like
What
that
a
movie.
strange reference.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next one.
Yeah, next one, Tommy. Let's keep this party train going. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a laugh riot.
So is Angelina Jolie ready to be a bride again? The Bride of Frankenstein reboot comes back to life at Universal. Will Angelina Jolie? If Angelina Jolie does it, I will watch this movie.
Is that a tasteless, like she's divorced from Brad Pitt headline joke, Adam?
ready to be a bride again?
It was supposed to be a catchy hook, all right? Don't hate the player, hate the writer.
Okay. But also, like, Universal monster movies. Remember when they were going to make a monster movie cinematic universe?
Dark Universe? Well, yeah, she was rumored to be the Bride of Frankenstein in that. That's why they're wondering if she's coming in for this.
So she reportedly will only star in the movie if the right creative team is in place. So,
What does that mean?
I mean, it's possible. I see Amy Pascal's name all over the place, so she's on board to produce. I guess her and Angelina Jolie worked together before.
Well, she was the head of Sony Studios for many years. Now she's
okay.
just producing.
I don't know.
John Krasinski toyed with the idea of making Bride of Frankenstein. That'd be cool if he wanted to do that.
Is
I'd get
Bride of
behind
Frankenstein that good of an idea? That
I'm going to
is
say I've never seen it.
resurrected?
I'm telling you right now, Corey, if Angelina Jolie's on board, then yes.
See, but that's what people said about Maleficent, and
It was
I
a good
actually
movie.
watched the second one. I was really bored with the second movie.
so-
Really?
I just watched it last week.
And oh, wow.
I should have brought that up during the review.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh well.
Okay.
Next. Next.
Next. Ship it out.
Okay, so Rick Moranis thinks Shrunk is a slam dunk. So Rick Moranis confirmed to return in Disney's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sequel that's just called Shrunk.
Get
I'm
the
in.
fuck out of here.
I'm in. Rick Moranis is back. I will watch it.
I thought he was retired. He didn't even
He
come back
was.
for Ghostbusters.
He's
No,
coming
but he
back.
can. He's been doing like voice acting stuff.
But
over
what was the
years.
last time we've seen him do voice acting? The movie Brother Bear, like in 2002?
Oh, I guess yeah.
He was in Brother Bear?
Yeah, he played
The
like a
dark
moose.
era of Disney? Wow.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go
This-
watch Brother Bear now.
Yeah, this movie is pretty much a reboot of the original. And Josh Gad's playing his son, who's also an inventor. And
Oh,
guess who shrinks
wow.
things? But
That's
Ricky
great.
Moranis is back, so I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I watched the
Filmmaker
original.
Joe Johnston. Sorry.
Yeah, Joe Johnson, the
Johnston?
director of Captain America,
He
directed
was
the original.
director of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to
wow.
return to direct this.
That's awesome. I didn't
So
even know
Jo-
that. What about Joe Johnston, Tommy?
Yeah, he's coming back to. He's returning to direct it. Screenplay by Todd Rosenberg. Josh Gad, like you said, is going to play the adult version of Nick Zielinski.
Let's just
so
move on
they're
to another
recreating
story,
the horrifying
guys.
ordeal Nick, his sister, and 2 neighbor kids went through. They're recreating it. So yeah,
We all know what Honey We Shrunk the Kids is about. That's what I kept trying to say. Is like I watched Honey I Shrunk the Kids and Honey We Shrunk Ourselves enough times to burn
and
out
we
the
blew up the
VHS
baby.
tapes. No,
Is
no,
it weird
no,
that
no,
I
no,
love?
no, Tommy.
I love Blew Up the Baby.
Honey, I
Tommy.
blew up
I
the
love
no.
Blew
It's
Up
a
the
great
Baby.
when he's in Vegas.
Oh my god!
No,
That's
no,
great.
no,
Yes.
I
Blew Up
liked
the
it better
Baby
than
is
We
bad.
Shrunk Ourselves.
Yep.
No, Blew Up the Baby
I'm
is
with
bad.
Tommy.
That's why it was on TV all the time.
That was so good. They wanted
I
everyone to
liked
see
Blew
it.
Up the Baby so much more than We Shrunk
Honey,
Ourselves.
We Shrunk
Yeah.
the Audience at Disneyland is better
That was good.
than Blew Up the Baby.
No, I'm
No, not
totally
better
with
than
Tommy.
Blew.
I'm
Yeah.
Team Baby, not Team Ourselves.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. Let's let the audience decide. Do you guys like the movie Baby Geniuses?
No.
I never saw it.
Okay. What's next, Tommy?
Okay. So next we have Disney wants you to rub their lamp again. Oh no.
Man,
no.
Tommy, why'd you say that?
You sick fuck.
Wow.
What is
That's
that
I'm just
even?
reading what
mean?
was emailed to me.
Adam,
Aladdin
did you write
sequel.
that? Okay, so I'm gonna start us off on this one.
Aladdin
Is it
sequel.
Return of Jafar? That would be the most epic
If
shit
it was,
ever.
then yes.
If it
would
was,
be epic.
if Return to Jafar, a direct to VHS Disney movie from like 1995, got a movie theater live action reboot, that'd be so sick.
I'm looking
I'd
right
hope
now,
so.
but I don't see anything that says
There's no info of what it is
Nothing.
exactly. They're
nothing.
not even
We'll have to keep
confirming
an
the
eye on it.
cast is coming back. They're just saying they're on board. It's 100% happening that there will be a sequel. It should be Return of Jafar because that would be logical. And he looked badass as
You
a
know what's going to happen? I'm making my prediction right now. They're going to go with a whole brand new script, and it's going to be a sequel to the live action, but it's not going to have anything to do with any of the Aladdin sequels. That
I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I want to know more about Will Smith and his family sailing the 7 seas in a fucking barnacle barge. Sign me up for that movie.
Man. See, I wasn't like super hot on the live action remakes, any of them, but especially the Aladdin one.
Yeah,
And
no, I remember from the episode.
I mean, I guess
about it.
this movie made most of its money in India because it's like a Bollywood film. And
No, it's not.
I would be incredibly disappointed if it's not Return of Jafar.
I guess we'll know in a few months probably as production ramps up.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so the next article. Do you want to watch a shot-for-shot reenactment of the Goonies? No, I do not, but I want to talk about it.
I don't even like the original Goonies. Why would I want to watch a reenactment of it?
Next
What do
article.
they mean what do they mean reenactment?
It's
So-
basically what you saw from the original Goonies. They're going to reenact.
Well, no, this is the
But
thing.
who's
So
gonna reenact
there-
it? Are
there's-
they gonna refilm it?
there's going to be a Fox show where there's a teacher who's teaching at a school and realizes that there's an AV club that loves the Goonies, and they're going to show these people remaking the movie. So it's
Oh,
going
that's
to be
awful.
actors pretending to be AV kids making a shot-for-shot remake. I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, this is an awful idea. I will actually watch that episode and nothing else of that show.
With the pilot,
The pilot. I'll watch the pilot and I will
they're going to
cringe.
need some big stars in this to get
Oh
me
my
interested.
God, this is so...
It's not a great idea, fellas.
This
Not a
is
great
bad.
idea. Stop trying to recapture the 1980s by doing weird, chicky things. What's that word?
Yeah, instead they should just...
Or
I'm trying.
They should just get a whole brand new cast of little kids and put them together in like a Stranger Things kind of...
yeah, let's just keep making Stranger Things, which is just
Dude, they're on like season 5 now or something like that. Season 4, season 5 of Stranger Things. I
People
stopped
like-
after 2.
People like to watch kids on bikes, I guess.
I don't even
know.
think I finished all of season 2 for Stranger
Like-
Things.
I guess I'm just old, but when I saw Super 8, when I saw J.J. Abrams remake essentially the Goonies in Super 8, I was like, oh, this is a cool, like
That was
Spielberg nod,
Yeah.
and it's palatable.
Yep.
And just doing it again with Stranger Things, I was like, okay, everyone loves Spielberg. Stop remaking his movies. Think of something new. And maybe I'm just being snobby, but that's my opinion on Stranger Things.
All right, so
That's a good
we're
show.
going to continue on because we got 9 more to go. I don't know how to read this next one because of what so Rachel McAdams is out as new rumors of Scott Dickerson's possible replacement may have been found.
Tommy, get your head out of the gutter. His name is Scott Derrickson. We had a whole episode about that. Why would you say Dickerson?
You're
you
still
fuck?
saying the wrong.
He emailed it as a joke, and I went with it. And I couldn't. That's why I said I didn't know how to read this next one. I say the actual name, or do I say the joke that Adam kept in?
It's a good joke because we're talking about it. That's how you know it's funny.
But it doesn't even tell you what we're talking about because it's really about Rachel McAdams not being in Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you should have made like a Strange joke. What is it when they it's like a private parts thing? Anyway, cut that out.
So Rachel McAdams is not returning to Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
And the
there's talk
original director. This is after the original director Scott Derrickson parted ways with Marvel Studios on the project.
There's talk that they might bring in the character who becomes Doctor Strange's wife in this movie, so they don't want to bring her character in, even though we devoted a whole movie to getting to know her.
Got it. Okay.
And it was also revealed by the co-writer of the first movie that they didn't even get a chance to write the first script. They were just fired.
Got it.
But you know what? Isn't it burying the lead? Burying?
Yeah.
There's a shovel and there's a grave being dug and the lead's being put in it. Isn't that Sam Raimi is directing it more important?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
He did Spider-Man's.
But there was an episode about that because you guys weren't here.
Oh my God, Tommy. We were replaced.
I wasn't going to save old news.
Wow.
You heard it here second, folks.
All right, next article. George Miller is hyping up a possible 5th film in the MadMax franchise. So the article asks us, is MadMax 5 shooting this fall in Australia? Chances are it is.
Yeah, the 4th Mad Max, funny enough, is the best and highest grossing Mad Max, and does not star guy, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
So I'm undoubtedly sure that Mad Max 5 is shooting because people are still making like zeitgeist references to it.
Okay.
And the only thing I'll say about this, and I'm going to bow out and let you talk, Tommy. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Where is Babe 3? Where is that movie? Why can't George Miller do that?
Oh, Babe got killed and turned into sausage links. We don't want to watch that movie, do we?
I mean, so many people love sausage.
Bah ram you. Okay, go, Tommy. What do you have to say?
Sheep be true. Bah ram you. I can't believe I remember that.
Miller movie.
Am I like one of the only people that didn't like the 4th Mad Max? Like everyone's like raving about how awesome this movie was, but I've seen it once.
I'm kind of with you. In the whole movie, they're racing to do something, and then they undo it all. It was a whole waste of time. It was all shot in a super high frame rate. The main character wasn't even the most important character in the movie. I'm with you, Tommy.
Yeah,
but I didn't
watched
like
it
the
once,
original.
and that was it.
I didn't like, and you guys both liked Boop the Baby, and then I like. And then I like Mad Max Fury Road, and you both don't like Fury Road.
We both like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and you hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That's very interesting.
You're the odd man out, Corey.
I bring a different perspective.
That's a good way to look at it.
Es muy bueno.
Keep telling yourself that.
What's the next story, Tommy?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Universal cordially invites you. Not just invites you, but they cordially invite you to do the Monster Mash.
It was the Monster
Mash. The Monster Mash. So Universal puts new creature feature on the slab. I love that. You should have went with that one.
Well, yeah, because we're not ripping off other articles. We're just talking about news here, Tom.
Matt Stosky is set to helm Monster Mash, an original musical film with Will Widger writing the script. Who the is Will Widger?
Is this in Dark Universe?
No, I don't think so.
Can be.
I think Dark Universe was canceled, but
yeah,
what's with all the Universal monster movies? I mean, I understand they're the monster movie studio in the 20s and 30s, but why are we getting a bunch of monster movies now?
And why does this article have nothing? it doesn't say anything about Monster Mash. It just says who's going to be directing it, who's going to be writing the script, and then the music video director is a Grammy-nominated music.
Well, because they just want the world to know that they have a movie
They're
based
getting
on a
it
song.
out there.
Yeah,
They're starting the hype.
yeah.
Got it.
So we'll have news in a few months.
Yeah, we always in Movie Toast, guys. If you're new to this thing, what we do is we skim over things that are not developed enough.
Yeah.
And we give our very generic opinions about them. And what you'll find if you keep listening, which I don't recommend at all, but it like 3 months, we'll be like, oh, remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it again.
Yep. So
in more detail.
hope you guys
So
have a
stick
good memory.
around.
It's more like you come for the movie news, but you stay for the banter, and you sometimes get news.
Speaking of,
You stay for the 2/3 of the people that like blew up the baby.
so speaking of news, the next article, we want you to know, if you know already, how many Fox movies a year will Disney release each year moving forward?
Because Disney bought Fox, in case you
Yes.
didn't know.
They just
And-
completed a $71.3 billion merger.
Fox used to put out a whole bunch of movies. Now they're only going to put out 4 movies a year. 4 movies. What a waste.
They got rid of Fox. Was that 20th Century Studios or is that
Good
Searchlight
question.
This
Studios?
is a
I have no
callback
idea.
from a couple of weeks ago. It's
Yeah.
true. It's
No, they
all
really
the-
changed the name.
No. That's a callback because we talked about this news a couple of episodes ago. It's just the whole banner of what used to be Fox. Those movies are now going to be 4, so maybe 1 per offshoot of Fox.
Okay, that's interesting. I guess we'll find out how that develops in the near future. As Disney slowly creates a monopoly industry and strangles the life out of all cinema.
All right.
I love you, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. So Hollywood is looking to move the elf from the shelf to the big screen.
Wow, that's so rude, guys. You just let the air die, and you were like, Corey's fucking stupid. I'm going to talk about Elf on a Shelf now.
It's okay. You called that fact out on your own.
Hey, at least I'm not like whispering into the mic because I'm afraid someone's going to come shit on my face for talking too loudly.
He already came down and yelled at me after texting me. That's why. That's why I stay in a car.
So Corey, let's just all start talking
Let's
like
all
this.
start whispering. Yeah. Talk about Elf on a Shelf, Tommy.
So it turns out Judy Blume's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret isn't the only hot property on the auction block this week. Another is The Elf on the Shelf.
You don't really have to whisper.
Okay.
Did you guys know that there's an Elf on the Shelf cereal? I've seen it at Walmart.
I
So
don't want
it's-
to talk about Elf on a Shelf.
Okay.
There's an Elf on a Shelf auction for the intellectual property that studio streaming want, and it's happening, and we don't want to talk about it. So, what's next, Tommy?
So next, Disney is ditching Stitch to Disney Plus. Lilo and Stitch. They're making a live action remake straight to Disney Plus.
I just rewatched the animated one a couple of days ago. It still holds up.
I think Stitch has always been majorly underutilized. Remember when his first movie was coming out in 2001, and the commercials were all him infiltrating all the classic Disney movies and like effing things
I
up?
remember that.
Does anyone remember that?
Yeah, they
remember
have
that.
a poster. I was looking. They have a poster of him ripping posters, and you just see all the classic guys looking down at him in shame, and he just looks so cute.
I mean, like, I think they should have done that. I think they should have had like this classic movie universe hopping alien Stitch guy that just ruined all the other movies and like changed their endings.
That'd be awesome.
But then Lilo and Stitch was a fine movie too, and I actually like all of the Leroy Stitch, and then like
Stitch has a
too.
glitch.
Stitch has all of those are pretty good too. Stitch has always been
Cartoon.
majorly underutilized, and now he's being relegated to Disney Plus.
He's everywhere in the theme parks. You can't go
Wow.
anywhere without seeing him. He's amazing.
Okay.
I concur.
So moving right along. Yeah? Question mark?
Yeah.
Tommy, you and I need to bring up the energy because Adam's gonna whisper, but like now I feel
So,
like there's tension building.
This next article, it doesn't need that much talking about it afterwards. It's just Doctor Strange 2 lands a new writer, and it's the writer from the Loki series on Disney Plus. That's
Speaking of the
upcoming.
Loki series, did you guys hear Owen Wilson's joining the cast?
No, but that's cool. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's how I should have responded. I should have responded.
Wow.
This Doctor Strange writer article should have been merged with the Sam Raimi article that was merged
would've been great.
with the McAdams not coming back. Then we could have just had one less article and got more news, more bang for the buck, as they say.
Now the next one though looks interesting to talk about, but we have less than a minute. So, who would have thought a movie starring Spider-Man and Ray would be so much chaos for Lionsgate? So there's a movie starring Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley, and I will go see this movie. I don't even know what it is or when it's coming out. It looks like it's going to be 2021, so we have to wait another year.
It was supposed to come out last year.
They've
gone through so much chaos, reshooting it and retooling it.
But it look just from the picture that they show right there. I'm a big Tom Holland fan, and I'm a big Daisy Ridley fan. So, I mean, I wouldn't say big, but from what they've come out with movie-wise, yeah, I'm in.
I wonder, are they both going to retain their English accents?
I hope so.
Oh,
or are they both putting on American ones?
I hope English.
Anyway, this is one of those things we'll get back to, right, fellas?
Yeah,
you betcha.
Definitely. We'll keep an eye on it as it comes out. Last news article, if we have time. Bob Igor continues to prove that not all studio heads are dickheads. Great. He apologizes after Disney fined school fundraiser for playing Lion King. I didn't know that happened. Wow. Yeah. They played the Lion King and got sued
for
by
$500 because they didn't have the rights to show it to kids at a school.
And because Disney needs the money.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
especially because Disney stole that from Kemba the White Lion. So they stole it in the first place, and then they trademarked it. So now they're suing people. That's real.
Yeah.
You know what, Bob Iger, it would have been better if that never happened in the first place.
Yeah, but he found out it happened, and we're burying the lead here. He's going to donate a fuckload of money to the school now, to their charity and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Stand up fella.
That's all the time we have for today, folks.